What's up everybody, Ting here. So today we're doing this review of a travel blanket. All right, so let's go. It's of KingCamp Smart 440 and so again, as you've seen some of my other videos, I was traveling on an Airbnb and I wanted to get a little extra blanket, but then I didn't want to just buy a cheap blanket that maybe I would throw away, and it's wasteful, and also I travel a lot, so I always have use for something like this. Now I really like the materials of the packable down jackets that like I've gotten from Uniqlo, for example, that you can kind of bundle up and put it in a thing. So we decided to get this particular travel blanket. There's other travel blankets. Some of them have like kind of the felt on one side and then the kind of like down on the other. And I found that that they look much more bulky, and then the idea of traveling with it becomes less of an issue. It's going to take up space in your suitcase or your backpack or wherever. So I like this size, and then it nicely compresses down. Get it? It nicely compresses down if you push out all the air, just much like like one of those compact down jackets. So that's nice. So it won't take as much room in your luggage as you would expect, and also adds a little bit of padding to some stuff that maybe if you're bringing stuff in your luggage that you don't want to break, then this is a nice thing to have in there. You throw it around, you have an extra blanket, but also it's there to kind of like shield all your other stuff. Okay, so size-wise, it's I've been comparing these things to my iPad 11 Pro, and it's about the same exact dimensions width and height, but the depth though is obviously thicker. In fact, I think the travel pillow from Compact Technologies that I reviewed earlier, it's about the same. I would say slightly smaller, and then of course because it's down, then you can push it down. There's that word again. We're going up. So here's another thing though. I want to let you know that when you're zipping and unzipping this thing, you definitely want to make sure you be careful of you're not zipping the materials, because it gets caught very, very loosely. Just slowly do this and you'll be fine. I was able to, when it does get caught, remove it and there wasn't a problem. But it's definitely a negative. If they just improve that zipper just a slight bit, I'd be like, oh, super, super awesome. Yeah, and so that's really cool. And then there are no zippers around it. So normally, like, if you have a sleeping bag, you could zip yourself up. It's not like that. It has buttons on it, so you'll button it up. I'm not sure why they didn't do a whole zipper like that. But the button thing allows you to kind of drape it over you and act like a cape. And so if you're in the mood to do a little cosplay, then that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, just to keep yourself warm, I think that's something interesting. And that's why I guess the size of this thing is it's fairly good. So I'm 6 feet tall. I'm about 180 pounds. And I would say that it fits me well, but like in terms of wiggle room, there's not much. Buttoned up, I'm pretty snug in there. But just even spreading it out, like it'll cover me well to my shoulders and to my feet. But that's it. There's not like you're gonna like zip yourself in and get tiny. Again, this is a travel blanket that will help keep you warm. It does for me. It kept me warm, but I haven't tried it out camping. So don't go out there and then try this and be like, yo, Derek, I tried your blanket and I was freezing out in the cold. Well, I didn't try it out in the cold. I just figured it's a pretty good blanket, and it keeps me warm at night if you have a moderate temperature. So there you go. Okay, so so I want to let you know again, as I'm doing these sort of like travel reviews, I am leaving this sort of like a general video that I shoot on my iPhone just to show you what it looks like, what's it like to fold up, what's it like to zip it up and everything. And you may even see in the video that I've fumbled a little bit because yeah, that zipper is annoying. Yes, and the last thing I'm going to do is tell you about the instructions in there. So it's made in China. It's made in nylon. It's polyester, and doesn't say how to clean it. We did wash this in the washing machine, and it went fine. And then we put it in the dryer, and it was not a problem. So in terms of machine wash, yeah, that's definitely a like for me. All right, so if you like this video, please definitely hit that like button. Do me a favor, subscribe, because I'm coming out with more videos like this. And they're always just finds, things that I'm looking for and searching for that I need that maybe you'll need too. Of course, there's a lot of other additional content that may not apply to you, but please stick around because there'll be more good stuff. So, all right, until then, see you next time.